So the party trains with the weights and with dummies. Slowly we gain skills to help us do things. Good things. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Kenshi. We are kind of broke right now. I'll be honest. We spent a lot of money on getting these training dummies online. And I think we need to make some money. So I can't remember all of the UC bounties, but I know where some of them are. I'm fairly certain the Cactus Den is somewhere in this like orange shithole, right? There are these like sand ninjas that have been annoying to encounter quite some time. And so I think it would be fun to take them down a peg. I think we're gonna leave Wee and Fu at home. And they are gonna take the place of Kang and Rain for the purposes of these training benches. Yeah, ideally I would like to use all four, but we don't live in a perfect world. We've got plenty of stuff we're researching. Gonna try to find some more. Oh, prisoner cages. Yeah, those will be important. There we go. It's stuff we're all gonna need at some point. So Zumi will have something to do. We're just gonna head on out to get this bounty. I suppose the bar has like bounties, right? Not in like a cool like this is part of the game's like systems kind of way, but it's like a thing, you know? There's like these little like scraps of paper which describe some bounties, and I don't think it actually describes where to find people. Let me see. Well, there's the Gorilla Bandits, which there's no fucking universe where we can take them on. There's the Blood Raiders. I don't know where the Blood Raiders call their home. Their weapons don't look that tough. I'm a little bit tempted to have L's knock these guys out. But also, I think they might be perfect targets for us to just like fight straight out. Excuse me? Oh, Skinfist is on hold. As is Meow. Dude, why is everyone's shit so fucked? Whatever, I'm gonna split the people up so we don't get cleaved. Kang and Rain are gonna kind of be dead weight a little bit, but that is fine. Oran especially hasn't even had like the minimum training. She's just kind of here to be here. We could sell these dudes into slavery, in theory, but I think this is a smash and move on type situation. Dude, Kang is so effed. Oran is even more effed, apparently. Nice job, Kang. Nah, he's down too. Frick. Ray, might as well first aid Kang. And Rain can first aid Oran. What do these guys have on? So they have shoddy hack stopper pants, mast helmets. Honestly, this is a pretty cool and good outfit. My armor mod actually has tweaked the hack stopper outfits a little bit. Basically, I lowered the blunt resistance, but raised the cut resistance, right? Because I figured it'd be cool to have that shit have like a niche like that. I'm stealing a couple of these helmets just to give to our shack. There's 3 of our shack are helmetless. They're gonna be unconscious for a little bit. I'm fine putting a couple camp beds down. We found the cactus den. It's just on the opposite side of this hill. There's an encampment over here. Is this like a blood raider encampment? It is. Well, hold on. Why am I even... Okay. Kang and Oran, you can be on healing duty. You should beat the fuck out of these guys and then steal their beds. We can't like dismantle them, unfortunately, but we can use them. So we might as well lure these guys over. Yeah, probably shouldn't let Ray 2v1. Ray isn't exactly that skilled at the martial arts yet. Kang, you look cool as hell, actually. I really like that aesthetic you've got, but it's sleeping time, you know? These guys are gonna have their weapon privileges revoked. Don't really need to disarm as much lately because our martial arts damage is so high, but even still. These guys don't have medkits? Interesting. Alright, well, Blood Raiders. It's time to pay the piper. Gonna just encircle and enslave. Let's go. Very cool. Nice job, Els. That's so freaking cool. You're a champion, dude. We fuck these guys up. Guy got blasted. Need to double check that all these guys have dog shit weapons and armor. So it would be nice to get a masked helmet upgrade on some of them. Are you out of medkits, Skinfist? Jesus. That's kind of not great. Brother, you do not want the smoke. There we go. This guy's surely in a coma, right? Yeah, they all are. Great. Well, Al's at least has about 500,000 shitty first aid kits. He's kind of going around healing. He can take a little sleepy sleep. We and Fu are almost at the 15 threshold, which is cool. Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of food that we got all around. I guess the people at home are gonna real quickly buy some food. I'm gonna let Azumi do it because the research stuff, I'm not gonna say it's the least important, but it's definitely the least like time sensitive. I'm gonna get just a little bit of nutrition. Who is this dude? This guy looks cool as hell. Is there any other like weirdos? It's a tech hunter. One that's super beat up. I might talk to that guy later. Azumi, you'll do strength training once your researching is done. Who's attacking King? This is actually kind of serious. It's some friggin' sand ninjas. Els, you're gonna want to take out this guy in the back. Alright, Kang and Oran, you need to fucking not do that. Oh, Kang's up to 15 already? No, he's not. How do you do the palm strike? I thought that was unlocked at 15. Did I miss C? Well, whatever. No, he just did it again. Oh shit, one of these sand ninjas has... 2 of them have 4,000 gold bounties. That's fucking insane. Alright, we might call this trip slightly short. Because that is a high priority like, situation. Need these guys picked up now. We'll steal their shit in a moment. But I am going to steal their medkits now. So that'll let us do some first aiding. I think we're remerging the squad and we're going to be heading back. So this is rather extremely important. Alright, the future slaves are not medicined. The only one that seems to need it is this guy. Even that is dubious. Alright, we'll head on back. I mean, we might as well take some of these blood raiders as well. So if we're gonna do a job, we might as well do it right, you know? This is actually such a huge, bountiful haul. Oh my god. I didn't realize there was rebel outlaws right there. That's something we're gonna have to remember. I'm very glad they didn't attack me. They probably saw, you know, the blood raiders and sand ninjas, and were like, that's some guys we don't want to fuck with. Damn, instantaneously this is extraordinarily profitable stuff that's happening. Plus we'll be able to resupply on food. Alright, first things first. Go to the clothing store, because we are going to want to trade goodies. I wonder if, no, it looks like Oran and the gang kind of have goodies. Though it looks like Kang, yeah, they just are in need of pants. Els could use some pants as well. How bad are the Hackstalkers stoppers even? They're pretty horrible. Dude, we're making so much money and we haven't even sold these guys into slavery yet. This is actually amazing. Oh, there's even a free first aid kit. Money saved is money earned. Alright, there we go. Alright, we can now visit the police station. Okay, Meow's got a bounty. And Els has got a bounty. 4,000 cats earned. Els, follow him up. Another 4,000 cats earned. Let's freaking go, dude. Get a little bit of enslaving in now. 400 cats, that's definitely way too much money. Or way too little money, I should say. For such powerful duders, but it is what it is. It's pretty amazing. Well, we're up like 17,000 cats from where we started. Do you have any leather? You do. Then I'm gonna buy that and the steel so that the rest of the training benches can be constructed. So I think that would be cool. Oh, we should try making beds in here. Oh, Ron, buy the fabrics. That'll be important. This will save us a lot of money in the long run. How's these guys' martial arts? It's up to 12. It seems like it takes a little while once you get past 10. But you know what? That's fine. You have 4 martial arts dummies. So Kang and Oran can work on their martial arts. Though obviously they're going to be healing first. Dude, if there's a travel store, we could just set up some like beds and shit. There's a general store. Shobutai is kind of like a, or no, Stode is kind of like a really go-to town. Never really appreciated just how wide the variety of stores and stuff are. I grab up some of this dried meat. Oh yeah, look, there's so many bounties. Old Gray. High standing among the old anti-workforce cultists. Doesn't really give me a location. Tin Fist, who cares? Gutterhead. Okay, hold up. Leader of the Scavengers wanted for numerous attacks and robberies on the roads to Venge. People go, they travel through Venge. Located south of the desert beyond the Eye. Okay, that I feel like we can work with that. Then the cannibal leaders apparently are wanted by the UC. Giant King Gurgler. And Blue Eyes. Okay. That's great. Great stuff. I want to check out the farm shop. Where was that? Just see what's there, if it's just plants or not. Because if it's got leather, then that might be kind of crazy. Would you be needing, traveler? Let's see. They have some dried meat, somehow. Bunch of green fruit and cotton, rice weed. First aid kits. Did I sell this shit to them? Don't think I did. I'll buy up these shitty first aid kits. Okay, nothing insane. Dude, that triangle, or that Y house would be so awesome to own. And meanwhile, this general store, it's got steel bars, it's got leather. And fabrics, hold on. And books. Dude, we're gonna be able to do some crazy shit here in a moment. I just need to make space for building materials. That's gonna be 2 more beds in the dojo. It's a little bit crowded, but I think this is a worthwhile investment. Alright, the last 2 beds are gonna be rented by, oh, it looks like only King needs bed. Very cool. Know what that means. Skinfist and Meow can train their strength. Oh wait, look at this. There's more like random stuff. The Canyon Lands Killer. Luring and killing travelers along the eastern trade route. I don't know what that means. Razor. Don't know what that dude is. White Eyebrow. Abandoner of duties in Menace Society. Answers the name White Eyebrow. Don't all Scorchlanders have white eyebrows? Northern Swamplands. Rain's actually kind of golden on martial arts. Doesn't need any help for training. We are healed up. I think Fu and we have sort of hit the threshold of good enough in their martial arts. I would like them to hit 15. But just straight up, I don't think it makes sense to go for that right now. So they're going to be rejoining the squad for this next raid. Well, hold on. What's this crazy shit that's happening out here? Okay, it's caravan guards fighting these animals. Hold on. Skinfist, you need to loot these fucking bugs quick. It's just free real estate.